Hi guys, okay, so this video is going to be about my favorite baby products and the ones that I kind of regret buying. So I'm just going to get right into my favorite ones. One of my most favorite items is a rock and play sleeper thing, and I'll insert a picture of that right here. This is probably one of my most favorite items because my daughter used this kind of as like a bassinet up until she was like 2.5 months old, and it's portable. I could bring it pretty much anywhere. It folds right up, so it's easy to store when you're not using it. It rocks back and forth. It's inclined, so she felt more comfortable in it, and it was also kind of like made her feel like she was being held almost, and it just made her sleep so much easier and so much better, and it was awesome. And I was able to bring it with me whenever I went somewhere to like my dad's house to visit them or something like that, and it really came in handy, and it's really portable. We still use it when we go somewhere or during the day if I just set her in it and she plays with her like rattles and stuff. So it really still comes in handy. She doesn't sleep in it anymore because she does sleep in her crib, but we still use it quite a bit. So I'm really glad that we got that. Another thing is a playmat, and not just a playmat like a normal one, but one that has like lights on the top of it, and of course the toys. The one I have has lights on like the top, and it also plays music, and the lights go to the music. My daughter really likes this. She just stares at the lights. She likes anything with lights, and I'm sure most babies do. So this really keeps her entertained, and she really likes it. I'm glad that we got one that has the lights and everything, because I do have one that doesn't, and she doesn't really like it as much. So I'm glad that we have this one, and I'll also insert a picture of this right here. Another thing is this Rattle. And I heard of this from Missy Lanning from Daily Bumps and the Bumps Along the Way. If you don't know who that is, I will put their links below. But this is a rattle, and I forgot who it's by, but I'll put it somewhere on the screen. It just has a whole bunch of different textures. I don't know if you can even see that, but a really nice material, and this like it makes it easier for them to hold, and it's also like a teether, so she chews on it all the time and rattles, like shakes it, rattles it, she shakes it, and she really likes it. So I'm glad I got this. It was only $4.99 from Bye Bye Baby, and yeah, so it's a pretty good price, and she uses it all day long. So yeah, thank you Missy for showing us this. Another thing is Hyland's baby teething tablets. I have this, at first I got this brand in the gel, like the Oragel type thing. It didn't really work too well, but then everyone was like, no, you have to get the teething tablets. So I did. It was $7.99. I got it from Target. I couldn't find it at Walmart, but I did find it at Target. And they just little tablets that you put underneath their tongue, and it dissolves pretty much instantly, and there's like pain relief right away. When my daughter has been like really fussy for a while, I'll give her these, and she'll pretty much fall right asleep afterwards, because like she can finally fall asleep because the pain's gone. So these are like a lifesaver. I'm sure all you mommies have heard of them or have used them. It's all natural, so that's awesome, and they work really good, and they're not that expensive. So if your baby's teething, I highly recommend this. They're probably like the best teething stuff out there, I think anyway. Another thing is this Dr. Brown's formula mixer pitcher thing, and she just finished all the formula, so I still have to clean it. But this is what it looks like, and it can hold up to 40 ounces of formula. Obviously you can't really put that much because it's all the way up here and it would overflow, so I don't really know why they put that, but I usually make 32 ounces, and once I have all the formula in there and everything, it goes up to about 36 ounces. So that's like a perfect amount that fits in here. So I think 36 ounces is probably like one of the, like kind of like the max that you can have in here. Or 37, I guess. But that's usually what I do. You just fill it up with water, put the formula in, and then this, I'll show you guys this. This is what it looks like. And you just like go like this, and it mixes it really well. It mixes it really fast. It gets all the clumps out, and then you put it in your fridge. And having the formula mixed together and in the fridge, also for a while it will get rid of bubbles and stuff like that that's still in it. Whereas if you were just to make the bottle, shake it, give it to your baby, there's still a lot of bubbles in there, and that causes spit up, that causes tummy pain, and throwing up afterwards. So this has really helped me with that, because she did have kind of a problem with that. But this has helped so much, and I just pour it into the bottle and put it in the bottle warmer, and it's ready. So I really recommend this if you are formula feeding. It really comes in handy, and I just get up in the morning and make this right away, and then she's good for the day. Towards the end of the night, I might need to make a couple bottles, because 36 ounces, she kind of goes through that right when she goes to bed. She'll be out of it, so I'll need to make another pitcher, or I will just make her a bottle quick. But those are my favorite items, and I do have a lot of other favorite items or things I like, but these are probably like my top 5. Now I'm going to get into my products that I kind of regret buying. Okay, so probably my first one would be a bassinet. As I said before, I used a rock and play for her bassinet pretty much, and the bassinet I had, it was really nice, and so it was really nice. But my daughter did not like to be laying flat, so it didn't really work with us. I never used it. I tried using it, she didn't like it, so it was kind of a waste of money for me. Another thing are these playtex vent air bottles, and this is when I was pregnant I bought these. Didn't really know much about it. I just thought because it had like this at the bottom that's supposed to help with like spit up and everything, that it would be a good brand. But this actually made my daughter spit up way more. There was always that bubbles in her tummy. She was always like, you know, there's a lot of tummy pain with these, and it comes out so fast that they just don't work well. And this is a slow one too, not the fast or the medium or anything. But they might work for you, but they don't work for me, and it was a waste of money because I probably have about 10 of these and I don't use any of them. So yeah, one of my worst. Another thing would have to be receiving blankets, and I have a ton. I don't use these for anything, but I put them over her changing pad to make it look cuter. That's pretty much it. Never used them. I maybe used one once when she was a newborn, but I'm like, why am I using this? It's not warm enough, because I do live in Wisconsin and it's winter right now. In the summer, maybe I'll use them, but I don't know. Waste of money for me right now. Maybe I'll use them, I don't know. And I don't use them for burp cloths because they're not really absorbent and they're kind of big. So yeah, don't really use these. Another thing would be a mobile that goes on the crib that lights up. That, like, if you know what I'm talking about. I'll insert a picture of mine right here. This one plays music. It turns around, and there's also the top of it, a picture projects. So this was great, but my daughter doesn't fall asleep to it because she's just staring at it, and she'll be awake for an hour because she'll just be staring at it and laughing at it. So yeah, I can turn the light off, so I do, but for the extra money that you pay for the ones with the lights and everything, not really worth it, because your baby's probably going to stay awake, at least mine does. So yeah. And my last worst product I regret buying, or worst product whatever, would probably have to be this teething nook. And it's watermelon flavored. And this is what it looks like. And I got this from Buy My Baby for about $4.99. Worst thing. When I put this in her mouth, it's like too big. Like, she does not like it. She just spits it right out, or she makes a really gross face. She just does not like this at all. Maybe she will farther down the road when she's a little bit bigger, but as of right now, I regret buying this. It was $5 for this thing, and she doesn't even like it. So yeah, that's something that I regret buying. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There are a lot of other things that I like or that I don't like, but these are just my 5 for each. If you guys have any questions where I got any of this or how much things were, just let me know and I will answer all your questions. I'll have all my links below to my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my AskFM. You guys can go follow me and all that stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!